We've got some massive updates on Alexis Lafreniere and what position he's going to be playing to start this year. And it's good news. I mean, he's going to be playing on the right wing to begin camp. And that's a good idea because we have two really good left wingers in Panarin and Kreider, who are obviously going to be in the top six more than likely. And with this move, that will allow Lafreniere to be in the top six as well. I mean, before this, a while ago, I was kind of thinking that maybe Kreider would be on that third line if Lafreniere wouldn't get the switch over to the right side of things. But now that we know he's going to, that is good news because now Kreider can stay in the top six, and you can have potentially the line of Lafreniere, Zibanejad, and Kreider. That's a possibility, and I think that wouldn't be the worst possible line either. Maybe Lafreniere's in line with Panarin. That's also possible, depending on what happens with Blake Wheeler and stuff, and where he gets chemistry and stuff. But from what we've seen and read and stuff I've heard is Peter Laviolette is open to a lot of different things. Maybe we see Panarin and Zibanejad together. You never know. It's a possibility, I guess. But he's just open to doing a lot of different things, and I'll have some more videos talking about some potential line combos and stuff like that as we get closer and further into camp. But I'm just excited to see what Laviolette does. It seems like he's going to switch up some stuff from last year with Glenn and what he did, and I think that's a good idea. It didn't work last year, obviously, especially once we had the playoffs. Things just didn't quite work out so well, and I think switching stuff up, whether it's on the defensive side of things or up front, could be a very good idea. But taking a look at some Vince Mercagliano tweets here, he says, on Alexis Lafreniere, Laviolette said his position for day one of camp will be right wing, but added, that's not to say he might not move back to the left. So that's good news. I mean, I'm happy to see that it seems like Peter Laviolette is open to a bunch of different line combos and ideas and stuff, and that is good because you got to figure out what's worked best for guys. And I mean, having guys like Lafreniere and Kakko and Hedl hopefully taking big steps forward, that could change who they're better with, right? So we'll have to wait and see. We obviously added in guys like Blake Wheeler. How is he going to work with guys like Zibanejad, or is it better with Panarin and Trocheck? We got to figure that stuff out, but I think that Laviolette's clearly open to different ideas, and that is a good thing. Another tweet here, he tweets out, Alexis Lafreniere has answered questions about moving to the right wing before, but it obviously came up again this morning. He said, biggest difference is coming back in your own end. I'm used to going to the left side and trying to cover my D there. I have to do the same thing, but on the other side. So imagine, it's going to be a bit of a challenge for him, but he's clearly open to changing, and I think that's a good idea because this is the best possible way for getting him consistent top 6 minutes. Molly Walker tweets out here, Alexis Lafreniere on switching to right wing. I've always played left wing my whole career almost, but you got to be able to play both. And I think for me, I can be good playing right too. I just have to adjust a little bit, and it's nothing big. Just try and get used to it. So, I mean, this is what he's got to do, though. I think this is the best way for him to get top 6 minutes consistently. Now, he's going to be better with let's say Kreider and Zibanejad or Trocheck and Panarin. We'll have to wait and see what Laviolette wants to do with, obviously, Blake Wheeler as well, because Blake Wheeler, I'd imagine, is probably going to be in the top 6. Maybe Kakko knocks him down as well. Maybe Kakko and Lafreniere are both in the top 6 on the right side with Blake Wheeler on the third line. But personally, I'd probably rather see Blake Wheeler in the top 6. I think that's the best way to get the most out of him. So right now, if I had to pick lines, I would probably go with Kreider, Zibanejad, Wheeler. I think that'd be a big, tough, physical line with a dynamic elite playmaker and Blake Wheeler dishing it out to Kreider and Zibanejad, who are amazing goal scorers, and then have Panarin, Trocheck, and Lafreniere on line 2, whatever you want to call it. And then obviously in that third line, you'd have Kakko, Hedl, and then probably VC you could do. But I think overall, there's definitely a lot of different line combos we could see, and I have no idea what we're going to see. I mean, maybe Wheeler's on the third line. You never know. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. Laviolette is going to have his own ideas, I'm sure, but it's going to be interesting. We have a lot of different line combos possible, and right now, it's really too tough to really actually guess. I mean, those are my kind of ideas on what I would like to see right now. If I was a coach, that's what probably I'd do, but obviously, I'm not, so I don't get to make it the lines here, so we'll see what Laviolette does, but I'm excited to see what he picks, and once we start seeing some scrimmages and all that kind of stuff, it's going to be fun to watch, but preseason is not too far away, guys, so definitely, if you are a Rangers fan, there is literally not a single better place to be on YouTube than this channel right here. I post literally every single day. I do not miss a single day, no matter what happens. I will get a video out to you guys. And thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for daily New York Rangers content. Thanks for watching. And comment down below your guys' thoughts on Alexis Lafreniere. making the move over to the right side of things. Thanks for watching, and see ya.